There are thousands of students who go to foreign destination for higher studies every year, and like Australia, Canada, USA are a few favorite destinations where they go each year for to pursue their higher studies. Canada is a country where almost 2.5 lakh Indian students go every year in search of higher studies and better opportunities. But in the recent past, there have been multiple allegations and incidences of Indian students being in trap of fraud and forgery of many agents who take students from India to Canadian universities in the name of getting them admission, and then when they go there and try to take admission, they found themselves that their letters have been fraud, or their admissions have not been generated in the particular universities where they had been promised the admission. So this is a case which is again has happened, and about 700 students in Canada who are of Indian India, they are protesting, they are fearing a deportation by Canadian authorities because the law of immigration in Canada and various other European nations are getting stricter day by day in the wake of various rackets and fake scams where people are being taken to these countries, and they seek political asylum and they become part of a larger immigration issues in those countries. So apart from those political discourse that these countries have in their own rights, the Indian students who are currently facing hurdles in Canada are a big issue becoming now, because 700 students are currently fearing deportation. That is, they will be sent back by Canadian authorities to their home, back to their country, India. About one student, Lovepreet Singh, has already been sent, and he was the first one who was recently deported after his documents were found illegal or fake or not valid enough. So one of the major scammer, one can say, or the major agent who promises these students better opportunities in higher studies in these countries is Jalandhar based, and his company EMSA Education and Migration Service is representing various students in these countries. So now students in Canada, they have gathered outside Canada Border Service Agency headquarters on Airport Road in Mississauga for the ongoing indefinite demonstrations since last 1 week. And all of these students who are either under the radar or are protesting has arrived in Canada between 2017 and 2019. And after the CBSA determined that the confirmation of an offer of admission to Canadian higher education school was fake, the agency sent the students notification for hearing in 21 and 22. So many students are going to be sent back. This is their concern. So clearly, they are trying to reach out to External Affairs Ministry and higher authorities and Canadian High Commission, Indian High Commission in Canada, to sort out the matter, because most of these students, they have been sincere, they have been looking forward to having a better education opportunity in these countries, but the immigration rules there are very strict, and if the students have been prey to these major agencies or agents who have siphoned a lot of money from them, promising opportunities of higher education in Canada. Clearly, while these students remain, most of them are innocent. Their condition is very pitiable right now, and they do not know where to seek solutions with government, or whether Indian government would be able to help them out in this hour of crisis, where now they are on the verge of being deported for their no fault. Their money has been wasted, and agents who have been behind all this scam, they are also expecting some stricter actions against these scammers or these agencies, so that in future also no students fall prey to their their fake promises and gets in the condition that they are currently witnessing in Canada.
Several years ago, a group of shady consultants gave fake admission letters to mostly Punjabi students who came here in good faith to study and be part of the Canadian family. They came here, they followed the law, they studied, many of them completed their programs, and it was the incompetent Liberal government that had accepted the letters in the first place. Now this government is kicking them out of the country, sending them home to poverty and bankruptcy for their families. Why won't this government reverse its incompetence, show a little bit of common sense and compassion, and let those who came here in good faith and are contributing to our economy halt the deportation and allow them to apply for permanent residency?
When they applied for their PR, then this scam was discovered by the Canadian authorities, by the IRCC, by the Canadian immigration authorities. So these students have like spent good 5 to 6 golden years of their life here in Canada, being students and then being a part of the workforce, being a part of the Canadian workforce, and they have spent a lot of money. The law regarding misrepresentation on applications is very stringent. Even if an immigration agent does a fraud on your application, you are still responsible for the integrity of your application. So if facts are misstated on your file, the situation can be even worse. The students can even face a 5-year term ban. The immigration minister, he's making the right sounds, right noises now. He has said that they are looking at the students as the victims of a fraud, and their goal is to reach to the perpetrators of the fraud. And he has also said that all these cases would be monitored on the individual facts of the case. So the students will be given a chance to explain their situation, to explain their bona fide. But at but what we are seeing on the ground is the deportation has already started, and the students are now protesting in front of the CBSA office.